Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Curse Call Tarot. This is Melody. This is the reading, Inner Goddess reading for the week of August 11th through August 17th. Okay. Regardless of what your gender is, it doesn't matter. You can still resonate with these feminine energies. Okay. So we're going to start off using these are the Divine Feminine Oracle cards by Megan Watterson. Okay, so we're going to pull the feminine energy, what feminine is coming through using these oracle cards. And then we're going to tap in to the message that this feminine is trying to express using the Love Your Inner Goddess oracle cards by Alana Fairchild. Okay, so, and then after we get the goddess's message, we will tap into the signs that she is showing you this week. All right, by Signs of Spirit Love Oracles by Mystic Moon Oracle. Okay, that's these cards. And then we're going to see how these messages and these signs are going to empower you this week using the Permission to Be Powerful Empowerment cards by by Melanie Klinghoffer of Powerful Transformation. She is the creator of these beautiful empowerment cards. All right, so it's not going to be a pick a crow, but I am going to pick four divine feminines coming through. I'm going to pick four of them and see which feminine wants to come through. All right, so we're going to start off with the divine feminine oracle cards. So we'll just spread these out like this and pull the messages. So what feminine is coming through first for this week of August 11th through August 17th? Okay. So we have Pope Joan, the pontiff of possibilities. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. Okay, so look at that goddess. Isn't she beautiful? Okay, Pope Joan, the pontiff of possibilities. So now we're going to find out a little bit about this pontiff, Pope Joan, and see what her message is. Why is she coming through? What is she trying to convey to us this week? All right, so Pope Joan. All right. Okay. Pope Joan embodies the truth that all things are possible. According to popular legend, there was a female pope who reigned for 3 years in the ninth century. She was a brilliant, highly educated woman who entered the Catholic Church in Rome by cross dressing as a man so she could be with her lover. Intelligent, and quick-witted, she rose through the ranks of the church hierarchy and was eventually elected as a pope. 3 years into her reign, she was in a procession from St. Peter's to the Lateran, Lateran in a lane once known as Via Sacra, the Sacred Way. Her true sex was dramatically revealed in the middle of the Sacred Way when she gave birth surrounded by a shocked and astounding crowd. One legend says that she was killed immediately and buried on the spot where she had given birth. Another says she lived to do penance for her deception, and her son, who became the bishop of Ostia, had her entombed with honor in his cathedral when she died. Regardless, her name was removed from the list of popes, and all subsequent cardinals had to sit on the on a throne with a conspicuous hole in the middle of the seat to get a confirmation of sex before being named the next pope. In the 13th century, Jean de Mailly wrote a chronicle that contained the first written mention of an unnamed female pope. This inspired a wildfire of interest that spread throughout Europe. To this day, the legend of Pope Joan is widely believed, especially among Christians. Okay, so she is coming through to tell you we can easily get caught beneath the glass ceiling of what we think is possible. But the truth is that everything is possible. It's hard for us to imagine just how much the divine wants for our lives, much more than we could ever hope. She reminds us that even if we think that what we want isn't possible, it is. Or even better, there is something our soul wants for us that will give us more than we can think of or ask for. Pope Joan is a sign to trust in what you believe about yourself. Trust what's within you. Don't rely on what you see around you. Have faith. Know that the circumstances you are currently in are transformed from within. Begin to believe in a vision of your life. Cultivate the capacity to see it, to really imagine it with all your senses, and you will live into the day when it exists as a reality that now surrounds you. Her right hand is held in the papal blessing, a Christian mudra of benediction. The two fingers that point downward represent Christians' dual nature as both fully human and fully divine. The human ego is limited and lives beneath the glass ceiling. Joan demonstrates us that though that for the soul, the glass ceiling doesn't even exist. Trust in what the soul knows is possible for you. This is what Joan's raw smile reminds us. Okay. So, what's the message that Pope Joan wants to bring forward this week, Spirit? What is the message concerning this glass ceiling that she wants to bring forward? Okay. One more shuffle, and then we will pick a card. All right. She is saying number 23, white sage. Okay. So her message is coming from the white sage. I can never get it to stand up here. Okay. White sage, number 23. So 23 adds up to a 5. Fives are about changes that we can make within our universe, our personal universe. The changes that we as human beings have the ability to change. All right. So let's see what her message is. Okay. You have insight. You see things others can miss. You understand that to see what is true, you have to look beneath the surface. Yes, not that glass ceiling. Remember, she said the glass ceiling is the ego. Okay. Your soul is a sage, a wise one. You know the value of patience, even if it isn't always easy for you to be patient. You know that sometimes you must wait, but that the truth will always emerge eventually. So you don't need to rush in and try to figure something out. White sage comes to you when you need to know that the truth will become clear at the right time in a way that you will recognize. Trust your intuition and value your insight. Don't torment yourself with doubt because you think you've made mistakes in the past. Sometimes we need to have certain experiences and challenges in order to grow, and we are temporarily blocked by a higher power from seeing the truth until we are ready for it. For now, all you need is patience, honoring, and trust. At the right time, you will see and understand, and so in time will others. Don't lose your power to worry about anyone or anything. Be at peace with yourself and life. When the time is right, you will know what is true and what to do. The highest truth will shine through. Okay. So she's telling you to be patient. When the time is right, you will know which direction you're meant to go in. Okay. So, what a beautiful energy. So, what's the signs that Pope Joan is showing us this week? What's the signs that Pope Joan is showing us this week? Enchanted. Yeah. She's telling us to be enchanted, stand in the power of love, stay in the present moment, I feel. And, feel the spark of the divine is what I feel. All right. And hidden, veiled. Okay. So, when things are hidden from you or veiled from you, there's a reason for it. Just like the white sage said, the truth will be revealed in the right time. Okay. So, whatever is hidden and veiled, just stay in the present moment. Feel enchanted from not knowing exactly what's coming today. Okay, and stay in the present moment with it though. Okay, so let's pull, how are these signs, this message from Pope Joan empowering us this week, Spirit? How are we being empowered through this message and these signs? Fairness and equality. Yeah. So there's some kind of balancing that needs to happen. We're being inspired to balance out these energies. Okay. And then just trust. Just trust in the energy. All right. And pull one more empowerment card. Dreams and visions. Yes. I feel that somebody could be having some dreams concerning what their next step is. And that is, I feel that the visions are hidden within your dreams. All right. And I feel that, Pope Joan is coming through to say, look, trust in your dreams, trust in your visions, because when things finally become revealed, there's going to be a bit of enchantment that's going to bring about a fairness within your life. Okay. So that's the first divine feminine that's coming through, and her messages for you for this week of August 11th through August 17th. All right. So now we're going to pull another divine feminine and see who's coming through this time. So what's another divine feminine that wants to come through and deliver a message? Shekinah, the presence of the divine feminine. At the center of everything, there is light, and I am that light. So, this is the second divine feminine coming through. She is saying, I am the divine feminine. I am the light, and I am letting my light shine through. The divine feminine is the center of everything. She is the light. Okay. Okay. So we're just going to put that there. And we're going to see a little bit about the Shekinah and see a little bit of history behind her and see why she's coming through. Okay. All right. So she represents the omnipresence and the immanence of the divine feminine. The word Shekinah in Hebrew means to settle, to inhabit, or to dwell. It represents an experience of the divine presence right here in the body and in the world. In Kabbalism, mystical Judaism, the Shekinah is the feminine aspect of God, and she's depicted as a piercing, radiant light. She is experience of the presence of God within us as the soul of God. To the Kabbalist, honoring the feminine is of the utmost importance. This is why the red thread of protection is worn on the left wrist, which is the receiving feminine side of the body. The Kabbalistic teachings of Shekinah is represented in the tree of life as the pillar of balance. She is a force that unites the opposites. She brings heaven to earth, and she unites the body and soul. Because of her, there can be a direct path of communication between humanity and divinity. Because of her, we can experience God right here in this moment and right here in the body. So she's coming through. Um, the main sacred text in Kabbalah, the Shekinah, is described as being a world within the world, as a bright radiance at the center of everything, all of life on earth. All consciousness is a part of her light and is therefore sacred. The metaphysical theory of immanence is that the divine presence is manifested in the material world. So there isn't actually any matter, whether organic or inorganic, that isn't also a part of the divine. She is the light that inhabits your body, your cells, and in the cells of all of the people and objects you see around you. She is also about pure experience. She is the message, the truth that there is a light at the center of everything that happens to us, both the good and the bad. And the Shekinah is a reminder that we are not just this body or this pain we might be going through or this confusing moment in our brief life. We are the light. We are molecules of heaven in human form. And right now, we can just know this. We can experience the light we are, and that can be enough. That can be the miracle and the answer we actually need, not words or meaning, but simply and more profoundly, pure, radiant being. Okay. So, what is the message that Shekinah is bringing in this week? What is the message that she is bringing in this week for us? Okay. Bright Destiny, a number 14, which adds up to a 5. So her message is bright destiny. Now, there's a lot of darkness on this card, all right? Um, it became a butterfly. So, fives again are that ability to change things. We as human beings have the ability to step into that light, step into that divine feminine, be that light in the center of our universe. All right. So, what's the message that Shekinah is bringing concerning this 14, this bright destiny? It became a butterfly. That is so beautiful. Okay, so let's see. To become truly yourself, shining your divine beauty and light, you will go through a process of releasing what is no longer right and true for you. Like the caterpillar who sheds a chrysalis when it is time to emerge as a butterfly, you will let go of the person you once thought you needed to be. This can be freeing, exciting. It can also seem frightening. You may feel crazy sometimes trying to hold on to a past that is no longer available to you and grasping for a future that is yet to be. Sometimes it can feel like a dark night of the soul filled with questioning and confusion. Others may not understand what is happening, and you may feel as though you can't really explain it either. In such times, we have to trust that all changes and uncertainty are part of a process of growth, letting go in order to open up to something amazing and new. This is happening for you now. You don't have to be afraid. You're going through this because you are ready for it. Even if you think you're not, there is a loving reason for all of it, even if you cannot see the light or cannot see that right now. Put your faith in the mystery. Trust that the answers will come, and so will the joy of all that you have grown into. Stay true to your path and know that you have a bright destiny ahead. So, this is what I'm getting from this message. Shekinah is coming through and saying, for somebody out there, you've been in chrysalis mode. Now it's time to step into the divine feminine and be that light. Be the light in your own universe. Be in become that butterfly, earn your wings, so to speak. All right, that's what I feel. Shakana, her message is coming. Somebody is about to go through a transformation. Somebody is about to go from caterpillar to chrysalis to now butterfly. Like a major transformation happening this week. All right, what's the signs that Shakana is showing us concerning this transformation? Grounding and stability and foundation. So she's showing you the color brown and how to ground yourself, and that you will be stable through this transformation, okay, into a stronger foundation of who you are. Let's pull another one. Yeah, blue, serenity, tranquility, and peace. And there's a butterfly on that card. So she's telling you, look, you're going to be stable. There's a more grounding energy coming into your foundation that's going to bring serenity, tranquility, and peace once you become out once you come out the butterfly. So she's showing you the colors brown and blue. Okay. So how are these sides and this message empowering us this week? Thoughts and ideas. Journal. So I feel whatever thoughts and ideas that you are is coming through your spirit, they want you to journal them, because I feel that it will bring a better foundation within your life. Okay, a stronger foundation. All right, a concrete foundation, because it'll be in black and white. Okay, so let's pull one more card. How is it empowering us this week? Yeah, passion and creativity. So there's red. We got brown, blue, and red. Okay, or orange. Maybe that's orange. Sorry, it might be orange. Brown, blue, and orange, passion and creativity. So I feel that you're going to be standing in the light of your creativity. You're going to be able to create anything you want by using your divine power. So I feel that they're telling you that, through this transformation, you are going to be able to create a very strong foundation of peace, tranquility, with their thoughts. And whatever ideas are coming through spirit as you're going through this transformation is going to create some concrete stability within your life this week. That's what I feel for this divine feminine that just came through. Okay. So we're going to pull another divine feminine. Divine feminine. Who's the third divine feminine that wants to come through this week? Parvati, the goddess of devotion. I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. Parvati. Okay, so we're going to see what she is about. 76. Sorry, Parvati. Okay. She embodies the divine strength of devotion. She is the mountain that love becomes when we devote ourselves to another and to our own soul. Parvati is the Hindu goddess of fertility, of love and devotion, and of divine strength and power. She is a gentle, nurturing aspect of Shakti, or feminine energy. She is a part of the Tridevi, a trinity of powerful Hindu goddesses, together with Lakshmi and Saraswati. Parvati's name means she of the mountain. Her icons and depictions date back to 400 BCE. She is Shiva's wife and holds his trident, and she is the mother of Ganesha, the Hindu god who removes all obstacles. Shiva lives with Parvati in her house on Mount Kailash. Their favorite pastime is discussing Hindu theology. Traditionally in India, a woman goes to live with her husband's family. So this reversal reveals Parvati's priority and power. By living on Mount Kailash, Shiva becomes a part of Parvati's lineage. She is the bond that connects all human beings, a bond of love that helps our souls evolve. Okay. So she is soft, gentle, and nurturing like water, can be far more powerful than what is inflexible and fierce. The energy of this mountain goddess is about the strength we can and we can give and receive when we devote ourselves to the healthy bonds of love. She is about the divine feminine potency of being a calm, benevolent presence, especially when something seems to threaten a deeply meaningful relationship. Transformation with this goddess calls for a softening. When a situation is hard, even painful, she is suggesting that you allow your fist to unfold, open and release what is clenched in fear or stress. Remember that your love is a mountain that cannot be moved, and that this bond between you is holy. No human hands or words can ever break it. The answer of what's next or highest for you can be found through the subtler act of simple abiding. Not reacting, not running, not hiding, a deep reservoir of power can surge up from within us when we choose to remain present. Letting devotion inhabit us is in moments when our ego has typically fled, infuses us with the capacity to transform all of our relationships. Devotion is not attachment. It's letting go of the illusion that you and this lover, this friend, this child, or family member, this soul within you can ever really be separate from you. Devotion brings us home to the point and purpose of every relationship, love. A love that can never leave, and that, like a mountain, can never move. A love that evolves the soul. Okay. So she's bringing, I feel she's coming in to let you know that love is that mountain. You can't remove love once you're in it. Okay, so what is the message that Parvati is bringing forward this week? Moonchild, number 7. Okay, Moonchild, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful images. Number 7. So, what's the message that she's bringing in concerning this Moonchild? All right, Moonchild. Parvati and Moonchild. All right. Okay. Your heart has a special spiritual power which you can access through prayer. Prayer means speaking from the heart to the divine. For you, the divine might be an unconditional, loving, and all powerful being such as universe or spirit. You may like to choose a deity from a religious tradition, even if you don't belong to that religion, such as God or Mother Nature. The divine doesn't mind who or what you pray to, as long as you feel a peaceful, unconditional, loving connection between the divine and your heart. How convenient, you know? The heart has a spiritual power, and she's coming in to tell you that love is that mountain that cannot be moved. Okay. When you pray, you activate the heart and stimulate a portal of healing. The heart knows how to gain closure on emotional, psychological, physical, and spiritual levels, showing you the way through unknown transitions and leading you faithfully to the light of a new day. Your heart also knows how to receive blessings from the divine. Divine blessings can help you in endless ways, and the divine always knows exactly what you need and when you need it. So, what are you waiting for? It's time to speak from your heart about whatever matters to you right now. Nothing is too small or too big for the divine to help you figure out. Ask and you shall receive. So I feel for somebody out there, if you want this divine love or this divine partnership, perhaps, all you have to do is ask. Okay. So what's the signs that this Parvati is showing us this week? Confirmation. So somebody could be getting some truth chills. Okay. There's confirmation on what I just said. Love is like that mountain. You can't move it, but yet love can move mountains, if that makes any sense. All right, so what's next? Valid, intuitive, spiritual, and self aware. Yes. So I feel that love, open up that heart chakra, is like listening to your intuition, being self aware of that spiritual love, being self aware of the divine and how they work and the messages that are coming in, is what I feel, and are giving you true chills as a confirmation of whatever you are intuitively being guided as far as within your heart. So, how is this message and this feminine and these signs empowering us this week? Risk and reward. So I feel that you're being empowered to take some kind of a risk when it comes to love, okay? And the reward will be an ascension, and it will be a it'll be a reward beyond imagination, is what I feel. So we're going to pull one more card. Yeah, magic and mystery. It'll be like magic. You're not going to know how it's come. It's going to be a mystery, but it's going to flow in like magic. And perhaps somebody could have a white tiger around them as a spirit animal as well, to help usher in this magic and to help guide you spiritually into love. Okay. All right, so that's the second or third divine feminine that's coming through. We're going to pull one more and see who the fourth feminine is coming through, and that'll be the final message. So here's the final feminine that's coming through this week. Lilith, the first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. Lilith is coming through. Lilith. She is the first woman. She is actually Adam's first wife. And her story is that she got casted out of Eden because she refused to bow down to Adam. She wanted to stand as one with him, not bow down to him. Okay, that's just what I know so far. But we're gonna see what Spirit has to say, what she's about, and why she's coming through. Okay, Lilith, beautiful. I didn't expect to pull her. Wow. All right, Lilith, let's see what you're all about and why you're coming through. Lilith embodies our sovereignty to declare our desires and do what must be done in order to live them out. According to Jewish folklore, Lilith was Adam's first wife. She was created from the same earth as Adam. So when he expected her to be a subservient to him, she refused. Lilith explained to Adam that they were equal, made by God. So when Adam insisted against her on her submission, Lilith uttered the divine names and flew away. Supposedly, Adam sent angels after her to force her to return, but she was with the archangel Samael, and she desired to remain with him. Ancient Jewish midrash or retellings of the biblical stories portray Lilith as a demon by contemporary sorry about that, feminist theologists like Judith Plaskow have incorporated women's experience and women's voices into traditional texts with their own midrash. Plaskow transformed the fearsome, vilified Lilith into a wise, empowered woman. Lilith embodies the emotional and spiritual aspects of our unconscious and our unrealized desires, sensuality, and unbridled sexuality. She owns her body and soul completely. For many women, Lilith is an icon of freedom. Lilith is the first woman. She is the woman who refused to be dominated or defined by anyone or anything outside of her. So she's coming through because she asked, what would happen if you left everything behind? She wonders what prevents you from getting to experience all that you desire. Is it you? Is it an idea of someone you have to be? Is it society's definition of what it means to be a woman? She asks the questions that sometimes never fully reach the light of consciousness. Lilith is unclaimed. She is the ruler of her body, her soul, and she reminds us that we are too. And not only that, we have a sacred obligation to be the body's fierce protector. If I were entirely equal to everyone else, to every man and every angel, like Samael, what would I choose for my life? If I see myself as worthy, as the first woman ever created by the divine, what would I ask for? Am I living the life I desire? Am I actually fulfilled sexually in my current relationship? Are there aspects of my sexuality I haven't been able to face or voice? Lily refused to settle. She answered all these questions within her and took action on the truth she uncovered. Lilith demanded that she meet with what she really desired, and she's here to demand that we all do the same. Okay? So, again, like I said, I already knew she was Adam's first wife, and she got, well, the story is she got casted out, but apparently she just left. She's like, nope, I don't want to be. I'm made equal of you, and I will not be submissive. So that's awesome. But she's also the goddess of sexuality. So, what's the message that Lilith is bringing forth this week? Damselfly brings direction. Number 6. Okay. Look at all the darkness on that card. Wow. Okay. Sixes are about being in balance, being in harmony. So that is kind of like what Lilith is saying, being in balance and harmony with your body and soul and with what you desire. Okay. Damselfly brings direction. So I'm really curious to what this message is saying. All right. Damselfly knows how to rise from emotional confusion into a clear vision. She is a master of changing direction, even radically, with certainty. She is not afraid of change. She goes through dramatic transformations in her own life, and her spirit medicine helps her soul to embrace a new reality of change, too. You are outgrowing the old ways, and you are in preparation for a new and very different way of living. This is not always comfortable. It can feel a little unfamiliar at first, but it is a wonderful sign that your soul is growing. Damselfly comes to you with a message of renewal and the importance of the light. You need the warmth and healing of the light. Fill yourself up with beauty and brightness. Put yourself in positive places and with positive people. Take time to generate light within you through those things that feel healing to you. This can be a time with animals or in nature, art, relaxation, music, dance, or in meditation. Nurture the light within you to help trust what is happening within you and in your world. You are growing a new and stunning you. Okay. So, yeah, you are growing and becoming more stunning within your true light, within your light, with whatever it is that your soul desires. Okay. All right. So, what's the signs that Lilith is showing us this week, Spirit? Energy alignment. Yes. Energetically aligning with your heart, your body, and your soul. Okay. Perhaps with a soulmate too at that letter M. That's a divine partner. Okay. So I feel that you're energetically aligning with a divine partner, and it's like a divine sexuality that's going to bring, like, make your light shine through. You're going to definitely stand in the truth of who you are. So, perhaps you're seeing the name Lilith. Maybe you're watching TV and you're still seeing that name, or maybe you're seeing the name of your divine partner, and it's like in light, it's like flicking on that divine sexuality. What else? Tidal wave disturbance. Yeah. So I feel that they're telling you you need to you need to tame that tidal wave, is what I feel. You need to balance this wave of emotions because it's causing a disturbance, and you need um to align your energy, align your heart, your body, and your soul, so that you can come into the sacred sexuality with your divine partner. That's what I feel. So how is Lilith, her message, and these signs empowering us this week? Joy and laughter. So we're going to feel some joy and laughter within our emotions. We're not going to be in this tidal wave of emotions. Look at the tidal wave. Look how smooth this water is. Like this being alignment is going to smooth out your emotions. That's what I feel this card wanted to come out. Yeah. Receptivity and flow. Again, that smooth emotions in the background. You're going to be more receptive to your emotions and being able to go with the flow. That's what I feel for this week of August 11th through August 17th. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the messages. Blessed be from a Crow's Priestess.